Right, hello, we are back and we're going to be doing League and Nation basics here in the squad building challenges for FIFA 21. Right, League and Nation basics, I find this easy-ish. The way to do it is just to stick to one league or one nation. So with this one, we need exactly one league, 5 nationalities, and we just have to do the 2 strikers and all the midfielders. So one of the leagues that's easy to do this with is the Premiership, because we do have a lot of different nationalities in the Premiership. So if we pick that, and we'll try and pick some weird and wonderful nations. I mean, Jeanette, we'll go for Iwobi. That's Nigeria, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Attacking midfield, we will go with McAllister. That's Argentina. On the right-hand side, we can go with Armstrong from Scotland. Striker, we'll go with... we should go for Woodward. If we go Joe Linton, he's Brazilian. Actually, no, I want to keep Joe Linton. I want to keep the Brazilian, because that might come in useful for the nations, and we'll go into that a little bit later. Mitrovic, that's Serbian. So we just need one more striker here from the Premiership that's a different nationality to the rest. We'll go with Chris Wood from Australia, and there we go. Simple as that. We just needed all different nationalities from one individual league, and the Premiership is always a good way of doing that. There we go. We'll cash that in. We get a silver players pack. You don't have to go with gold. You can go with silvers and bronzes. I do find it a little bit easier to go with gold at this point. Now we've got 5 players, all one nationality, but 5 different leagues. So with this one, I generally feel like it's easier to go normally with Brazil. Silver players minimum 3. I did not read that. Okay, we need silver players. Right, so we need... That's going to make things a bit more tricky. I need silver players. And I need the same nationality. Now, we do have a few English players here. This is going to be tricky. So we do have English players, but they all need to be midfielders. Okay. 3 silver players minimum. Okay, right. We might need to buy these then. So we want silver players, all from one nationality, but with different leagues. Now, a good trick to do this one then is to use England, because the Premiership, the Championship, League 1, League 2 count as 4 different leagues. And then we also have the Scottish League as well. We generally have an English player in there. So if we head over to the transfer market, like so, and we can now look to purchase some players then. So if we go to, we don't even need to do that. If we just go to English, and we go to League, and we'll start off at England 4. And we need to buy a centre attacking midfielder or a central defensive midfielder. Or a left mid will be fine, or a right mid. There don't need to be any specific rating, so it's just a case of getting the players that are in those positions. So, no real attacking midfielders, is there, in this division, by the looks of it? Right, well, there's a right mid, Walker Price. And we'll get him. Okay. Let's move up to Division 3. So again, I mean, we can search specifically for a player. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here, can't I? We could search for specifically a player in the cam position. We know we want midfielders. Let's just go for blanket midfielders. That'd be easier. Okay. So we've got a right mid already. There's a CDM, and he is silver, but be easier to get one that we can just buy outright, to be honest. That's another right mid. We've already got the right mid. We want left, CDM, or cam is what we're looking for. Wow, there's a lot of expensive players on here, isn't there, silver-wise? I mean, Batty would be very good for us, but, I mean, I don't really want to rush it and end up spending too much. There's Morley here. The CDM going for 2,100. Wow, okay. Dobson here is a silver. Let's make a bid on Dobson. I mean, it's probably a bit more expensive than what we want to pay as well, but we'll take it. As this guy as well we could go for. We've got one player that we're making a bid on. Okay. English 2, that's the championship. So this should be the easiest one to try and find a silver player in. Silver players are generally not very cheap, so if you can get some silver players, you're doing pretty well. Let's make a bid on this guy, Williams. Unless we can find one that's got a decent buy it now. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily suggest paying these much for this players, but just for ease of making this video, I'm going to do a purchase on that one. And then let's also get ourselves a Premiership midfielder. Ideally, a left mid would be nice. Can't quite afford Rashford. Saka. I mean, is there Saka I can buy now? There we go, 550 coins. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay. So that's the majority of what we need. Let's go back and check that one out now. If we just go to transfer targets, hopefully we've won all of those. We have, so we've got a right mid, a central defensive midfielder, and we've got a left mid as well. So let's assign all of those. One is a duplicate. Yes, because we brought him out right, didn't we? Okay. Well, let's throw you ones back onto the transfer list. We'll sell you back. It's fine. Okay. So if we head back into the squad building challenge now then. We still need one more player, I believe, but we can at least put these in now. If we've got the silver players, we might actually be okay. We might actually be okay. So let's go back into Foundation. League and Nation Basics. Right, so we're looking for English players now then, aren't we? So we change the nationality to English. Right, there we go. We can do CDM Williams as silver player. Beautiful. Left mid, we want Saka. I mean, we already had Sessegnon anyway, but we got Saka. Cam, we don't really have one, do we? We need right mid. We're going to go with Walker Rice. Then central midfield. We need another silver, don't we? We've got Dobson. Who can go there. Okay, so we've got English 4, English 3, English 2, English 1. So we just need an English Cam who does not play in England then, essentially. Oh, God. Come on. Stop moving around. Right, what do we need here then? We need... okay, so none of those... Are all these in England? Yes, they are. Okay, so we need to probably go for concept then. Let's try this out. We want concept. We want gold common will be fine. And we want a cam. Okay, so none of those are going to be much use to us. I mean, silver common will be fine. We just want one that's not in England is what we're looking for here. There we go, Kent. He's a left mid. I don't want a left mid. I want a cam. Give me a cam. Nope, that was left mid again. Ah. Right, cam. There we go. Right, give me somebody who's not in the English league. There's Portuguese here. There's Gomez. So how much is Gomez then? Because that would be a perfect player for us. Compare the price. He's expensive. Okay, we won't go for Gomez then. I mean, we could use another player who plays on the left or the right, I suppose. Well, let's go and be a bit more smart about this rather than rushing and spending too many coins. Let's go back to the transfer market. I say Scotland is always one that I like to use for this. I find it's probably one of the better ones to go for because there's generally a few English players up there that aren't too expensive. So if we go to, yeah, nationality English, let's go for the Scottish League. Have I gone past it already? SPFL, okay. What do we got? Right backs. Oh, there's got to be a midfielder in here somewhere, surely. There we go. Right midfield, right. He's a bit expensive though. Let's have a quick look, see if there's any more. Central midfield, Butcher. Okay, is there any more of him on the market that's a bit cheaper? Okay, we'll do this. Like I said, you can bid for these and spend a bit more time on it. I just don't want to waste any more time on the video, so we'll buy him outright and throw him into the club. Somebody's very happy there. They've just sold their bronze player for over 1,000, well, just under 1,000 coins, so they're very happy. Because if I was doing this properly, I'd do the bids on those and take a little bit longer on it, but I don't want to waste your guys' time. But now we can do silver players. Ryan Kent. So play him here. Then remove you. And we'll put a Premiership English midfielder in there. John Joe Shelby's perfect. Team chemistry needs to be up now then by 1, which we will achieve by putting a chemistry style, a position change on you, and there we go. I mean, I made a big deal out of that, but that's exactly that's how this sort of thing works. It's a lot of trial and error. So with this one, I've gone down the English route. 5 different leagues. We've got English 1, English 2, English 3, English 4, and the Scottish League. 3 silver players, and there we go. I probably overspent on this one quite a bit as well. But like I said, I just want to get this done so you guys can see it. There we go. That's that done. Right, here we go. This one then. So just the central 6 different clubs. No more 2 players from the same club. No more 2 players from the same league. No more 2 players from the same nation. Okay. So the trick to this is going to be strong links and perfect links where we can. So if we head up to the top, if we can do, say, 2 Spanish strikers. 2 Spanish strikers. I mean, if we can get a perfect link, that would be, well, perfect, I suppose. But I don't know like I've actually got, I mean, I've got a perfect link, but I don't want to use the 2 players that are in it. Because that'd be a bit of a waste of those 2 players. So let's go with the simple ones. Let's go with you and you. Okay, that's a strong link. That's not a strong link because you're in the Portuguese league. Okay. Will be a strong link when I pick the right player. Spanish ones. Let's use you. Okay. That's a strong link there. So in the centre-back position, we can now move to a different nation. Say English. Maybe we've got a lot of English centre-backs. We do. So we can go with Tyrone Mings. And we can go with... Actually, no. Let's go with Cahill. And let's go with his perfect link. Which is Kelly. Okay, so we've got 40 chemistry now. We need 48 chemistry. So we should be okay here. So we just need 2 players again from the same nationality in this middle. Maybe French. Got quite a few French centre mids. There you go. Both of these players are from the French league. Will that be enough? Clubs exactly 6. Okay. So you can't use a perfect link back here. Okay. Should have read that one. So let's go back to English. So 3 strong links. Is that going to be enough to do this? Or am I going to have to be cheeky and get an extra link up? No, that is enough. Okay. So 3 strong links. So I've got 2 Spanish players from the Spanish League, 2 French players from the French League, and 2 English players from the Premiership. And that gives you enough chemistry to complete this one pretty nicely, actually. So let's complete that. And that completes the League and Nation Basics. I mean, I made a bit of a kerfuffle of the middle one, but it's, well, that's what happens in it, I suppose. Trial and error half the way. And we complete that now. So we're now on to hybrid leagues, hybrid nations, and hybrid league and nations are very difficult. From that then, reward-wise, we have managed to obtain ourselves a silver players pack, which could come in very useful in future squad building challenges. Like I said, we need as many players as possible to help us out on those. I'm not even going to try and read that. It's handy to get a lot of silver players, though, because as you see, they're very expensive as well. So we've got a couple of English 2s as well there. Good. And we get a mixed players pack with 1 rare. Which is not the player, unfortunately. Lots of players there again, though. And that one's tradable as well, which is good. And then 2 premium gold packs as well. I mean, you can get some good stuff out of these packs. We did in this one, then we got Radu. But again, at the moment, early on in the game, you just want to fill your club up with as many players as possible, ready to be able to take on some of the squad building challenges. The final reward pack for that section. It's a rare player. It's a board. It's an Australian striker. We got ourselves a team of the week. See, it's worth doing these. We get Taggart. A team of the week from Australia. Not the best player in the entire world, but we'll definitely take it. Not bad for a free pack, was it, really? I mean, if I wanted to quick sell him... he's from Korea, actually. He's from the Korean League. If I want to quick sell him, I get 9,000 coins off the bat. That's not bad at all, is it? And we also got ourselves a free contract pack as well. So there you go. Just shows they're worth doing. Right, so that's the end of today's episode, showing the League and Nation basics. We'll come back and we'll start to complete some of the other ones. We might have to break the other ones down into several videos because they do get a bit more complicated now as we go along. But as always, I hope you've enjoyed. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And I will see you again soon for some more of the squad building challenges here on FIFA 21. Bye.